Hey everybody, it's Brad at Deere Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Gonna do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2012 John Deere 1023E that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions, I'll get up close to everything, I'll show you everything that I see, talk about anything that I know on this particular machine, and of course we'll fire it up, run it through its paces. We'll show you the 3-point and the PTO. We'll engage the mower deck, show you it runs out smooth, show you the front pins are nice and tight, drive it around, lift the front end up, back up, show you the 4-wheel drive works. As always, if you are in the market for a used tractor, a used piece of ag equipment, or a used piece of construction equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one is a 2012 1023E OROPS 4-wheel drive. It's got the H120 front loader with the John Deere style quick attach. It's got a 54D drive over mid-mount mower, hydro transmission, R4 tires, 370 hours. So like I said, here in a little bit we'll fire it up. We'll show you these front pins are nice and tight up here. For now, I'll just kind of walk around, show you the condition of the machine. As you'll see here, it's a very clean machine. Nice and bright orange or green paint. Still retains most all the paint here on the side of the bucket. And as you'll see here, just a little bit of a couple spots right here where the paint's flaking around this outer edge on that little tube that sticks out here. But otherwise, very bright green paint. A few little scuffs and scratches here and there, a little scratch there. But overall, very good. Nice and reflective. No huge dents or dings here. Same thing here on this cylinder, and in there on the side of the hood, as you can see there, very bright. And you can see some machines there in the background on the reflections. Looking at the front tire on this side, like I said, they are the R4 tires. I'm gonna say we're 75 to 80% tread depth. I think I'm being very fair there. Just a real little bit of weather checking, dry rotting starting in there. Not bad at all. I don't know if you guys can even see it. It's pretty minor, but just trying to point it out. Looking at the front rim on this side, as you can see there, that yellow paint's nice and bright. A few little spots around the outer edges where it's getting chipped, but no huge dents or dings there. Looking at the mower deck here, as you'll see here, still retains 95% or more of that original green paint. It's very straight. Nothing that looks like it's been cracked or welded up here. Everything looks really good here. Looking at the fender on this side, as you'll see here, nice and straight there. No dents or dings, no big cracks or anything. A few little small scuffs. It's hard for me to with the way the sun is right here. A few little scuffs there. Nothing out of the ordinary. Otherwise, very bright green paint. Even the black plastic down here still nice and bright. A lot of times you'll see that gets real faded out. Looking at the rear tire on this side, again, nice and deep tread bars there. Again, I'm gonna say we're at least 80% tread depth. No real weather checking that I'm seeing here on the rear. No dry rotting or anything there. Everything looks pretty good. And then taking a little step back, looking at the rear rim here on this side, that yellow is pretty good. A little bit of a scratch down here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but no huge dents or dings otherwise. Coming around to the back, 3-point arms look good. 540 PTO, like I said, we'll engage that a little bit later, show you that runs out smooth. Everything back here looks decent. Nothing out of the ordinary for a machine of this era. Some of that black paint flaking off of that housing back there, very common on these. Back side of this fender looks good. Same thing here. Coming around, we'll take a look at the rear tire on this side. Matches up really well to the rear tire on the other side. Plenty of life left there. Again, not seeing much for dry rotting or anything there. Maybe just a tiny little bit starting in there. And then taking a step back, looking at the rear rim on this side again, pretty darn good. Nice and bright yellow paint. A couple little nicks around the outer edge there. Looking at the fender on this side, again, no huge dents or dings there. Down here on this side of the mower deck, everything looks really good here. That chute looks good. Blades still look good. A couple little spots right there where the paint's flaking just a little bit on this outer edge. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Looking at the front tire on this side, matches up really well to the other side. Same tread depth basically. Again, a little bit of dry rotting starting right there, right by the tread bars. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but it is starting there. Front rim, again, a couple little scuffs and scratches down here, but otherwise pretty darn good. In there on the side of the hood, again, there's some light scuffs, but very, very reflective there. You can see our shop in the background, very bright paint. Looking at the loader arm on this side, again, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated anywhere. Everything looks really good there. Back side of that bucket, everything looks good. This side of the bucket's good. Coming up here to the front, cutting edge there on that bucket's nice and flat. No big dents or dings. Still retains, as you can see there, 90% plus of the original green paint. Just a few spots on the corners and the back where it's flaked out a little bit. A couple scuffs and scratches. I mean, it is still a used tractor, but it is very nice for a 13-year-old used tractor. Up here, that grill guard looks pretty good. Couple spots down there with some rock chips. Headlights look good. That front black mesh grill, everything looks pretty good there. Again, the hood, nice and straight here. Very, very clean. Older machine. Guess it's not that old. Take a look up here. Down in there, battery looks fine. A couple of fins are tweaked up here at the top. These are kind of you got to take the battery out this way. It's kind of a pain, so that's how that happens a lot of times. Radiator looks good. Top side here, the engine, everything looks good there. Try to go slow here because you can't see a lot when I go to the side, so show you there at the top. A little bit of dust and dirt, but it's nice and dry up here. Go over here and see what we can see on the side of the block. Try to get my camera in here. There we go. Try not to bump the microphone too much, but again, here as you can see on the side of the block, nice and dry. There's a little bit of dust and dirt in here, but no oil, no antifreeze, no diesel running anywhere. Now I say with any used machine, I'm sure if you go over it with a fine-tooth comb, there's going to be a seep or something somewhere, but everything looks pretty dry here. Try to sneak this back out. We'll go over to the other side, see what we can see over here. It's a little easier sometimes on this side without the loader valve and the hydraulic lines. Try to cast a little shadow here so you can see better, but again, nice and dry in there. No oil, diesel or antifreeze running down the side of the block here. Take a look at the operator station. Here, this plastic all looks really good. That whole bottom platform, everything looks really good across there. Pedals good on this side. Taking a good look here at the seat. Bottom portion of the seat looks really good. Same thing up top. I'm not seeing any cuts or tears there in that seat. Loader controls, everything looks good there. Over here on top side of this fender, everything looks good here. Nothing looks busted or cracked in this plastic that I'm seeing. Same thing over here, everything looks good. Steering wheel looks good. Forward reverse pedals both look good. Try to see if you'll be able to see the hours down there with the hood lifted up. Might not be able to get it in there far enough. There we go. 370.2 on the hours. Same thing up here, decals are legible, throttle's good. Like I said, top side of that hood, everything looks really good there. Okay, like I said, this one's a 2012 John Deere 1023E. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. We'll get that hood shut, we'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.